Santa's on his sleigh again. It's that time of year. He'll be coming to our town with his 8 reindeer. He'll have toys and Christmas joys for every girl and all the boys. Santa's on his sleigh again. It's that time of year. Santa's on his sleigh again. It's that time of year. Now Santa's on his sleigh again with his big red sack. He will go from house to house, then he'll hurry back to his shop to get more toys for every girl and all the boys. Santa's on his sleigh again. It's that time of year. Santa's on his sleigh again. It's that time of year.
The problem with doing a talk show is that you have to cut into the songs that you're playing. Although this is Christmas, so we will be playing that song in its entirety probably later today and also tomorrow throughout the day. Let me lower the studio monitor so I don't get all this feedback. That song is written by our next guest. It is a song called Santa's on His Sleigh Again, and we have a little story of how we got to meet Robert Stentiford, and he is in the studio with his son Paul. And good morning, Robert and Paul. Nice to see you. Good morning. Good to see you again. Now we first met. Robert, is your microphone turned on?
I hope so.
I don't see it.
There it is. There it is. Good morning.
Good morning. There you go. Now I can hear you. There you go. Yeah. This is why I wear the headphones. Some people say, "Why do you wear the headphones?" I'm right across the room for you, because then I know that the microphone is turned.
That's right.
But anyway, Robin and I were doing Christmas carols over at the Appleton Museum when they had their 25th birthday party, which was what, just Saturday?
A week from
a week
past Saturday.
Wow, it's been that long already?
Yeah.
And a gentleman walked up to us. We were on the balcony, and I just be sure I wasn't going to get pushed off the balcony. I'm just teasing. You never know when a stranger walks up to you what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I learned this yesterday at Walmart, by the way. But anyway, Robert walked up to us and he introduced himself and he told us that he had written a Christmas song, and he actually had the music with him, and we're just not skilled enough to be able to play it on the spot like that. But nevertheless, he came in a short time later and brought us the CD that you just heard. And by the way, the singer on that is Michael Chauncey, and the studio engineer is Wayne Johnson, and Robert Stentiford wrote that song, and he's in the studio right now. And that's what he told us that day. He wrote the song, and he's got a story to tell us of his own. Good morning, Robert, and good morning, Paul, again.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming in. Robert, how many songs have you written in your life?
How many times
How many songs have you written?
3 so far.
3 songs?
Yes. I'm working on the 4th.
I hope this doesn't sound improper, but may I ask how old you are? For our listeners. I want our listeners to know how old you are.
85.
How
85.
old? 85.
Mm-hmm.
85 years old, you've written 3 songs. And how recently did you write the first of the 3 songs? How long ago did you write the first song?
About 25 years ago.
25 years. And is that the first one?
That was the first one.
That was the first one. What were you doing? Like, you weren't a songwriter, obviously. You were doing something else with your life. What were you doing?
Actually, I've listening to the radio and so forth. I heard so many songs that I heard over and over again for years. I said, it's time for a new song. And that's what prompted me to.
But what were you doing for a living?
I'm into wood.
Into wood?
Yeah.
Okay, and I know you. So just so you know, I will ask you questions that I already know the answers to, because we met once before. But for the listeners, I'm asking these questions. Okay. So you're a woodworker, which means you've got a creative, artistic mind already.
Sort of, yes.
You don't think of it that way, but I'm sure that's the truth, right? Jesus was a carpenter. Do you consider yourself a carpenter?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Carpenter, cabinet maker.
Oh, that would make sense.
I etch on glass. I paint
wow.
oils.
Nice.
So you're definitely an artist. So suddenly, 25 years ago, another part of the brain that is creative wakes up and says, let's write a song.
Right.
Right? So how did you write it if you hadn't written songs before?
Well, actually, I had written poetry before.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
So the lyric came
with, as far as my painting goes, I used to do paint by number.
Okay.
Never realized that someday I'd be doing what I do.
That you wouldn't need the numbers eventually. Right. Yeah, well.
Yes.
You got to start somewhere. So you wrote the song. Now, why don't we know it yet? Why is it 25 years later before it's finally out there?
Well, actually, I I didn't know what to do about copyrights, so I just sort of stashed it away. Actually, I mailed it to myself. Registered it, mailed it. Never did open the envelope. The envelope still isn't opened. And then last year, Tyler, my grandson, he said, "Where's that song, Papa?" And he got the ball rolling, so to speak, with getting the copyrights.
It wasn't unusual, really, 25 years ago, for the advice to be to songwriters or authors of any sort to mail yourself the intellectual property, so that was the common advice back in those days. If you couldn't afford it,
that was the only means of protection as far the way I understood it.
The Copyright Office would have taken the note by note form. I think it was $10, $20, whatever it was back then, to send it in. So is that what Tyler did, or is there some newfangled way of doing it?
No, Tyler did the whole thing.
Okay, so he put it out in
Actually, my daughter started it, and she just got off first base, so to speak.
Oh.
And then she passed it on to Tyler, and he took the ball in his hand, so to speak, and
that is pretty
went
cool.
all the way with it.
And Tyler is your son, right, Paul?
Yes, he is.
Are you also a builder, you said?
Yeah, I'm a general contractor.
A general contractor, okay.
That is really a testament to family, because it seems like you have a close family, and everybody is in your family for each other and not just from themselves, and that really makes it very, very special.
Absolutely.
So when was it recorded? When the version that we just heard, when was that completed?
Last week.
This week.
It's that new?
Yeah.
You just did it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And is it on the internet? Could I download it as like iTunes? Could I buy it online? Did Tyler take care of that for you?
No, none of that's been done. This is the first public hearing of it.
Okay,
Nice.
okay. Are you what? Here's the thing with Christmas songs. There's two things about Christmas songs that we notice. They show up every year. Your song is already in this computer. So as long as this computer is around, and it's going to be around a while, it's too expensive to replace.
Okay,
so your song will be in our rotation every year from now on. But there's another thing that happens to Christmas songs, and I wonder if you're okay with this. Other people will start to perform them. Before, if you go online to White Christmas, there must be 1 million people that sang White Christmas.
Yes.
So that seems to be common with Christmas songs. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yeah. It's almost like, what's my line?
I like that.
All right, so, and did Tyler set you up for the royalties? Because once they start flooding in, are you already a rich man?
No.
I'm
sort of at the bottom of the barrel.
You're at the bottom of the barrel. No, you're not. You're Robin pointed out the best thing a person could have is family, and so you're as wealthy as any of us ever can be. And
that's the most important thing of all. Family.
Were you shy to show the song and the other songs that you've written to your family? Were you kind of shy about that at first?
No, he wasn't at all. Trust me. We've heard it a lot.
So wait a minute, Paul, you've heard the song all your life?
Yes. Since he wrote it, 25 years.
And how did he first show it to you? Did he sing it to you?
Yeah, he wrote the lyrics and...
But do you remember that? Were you in the car or something?
Yeah.
How old were you 25 years ago?
We were at home, and he just...
you don't look very old. How old were you?
I know. I look younger.
You look younger than you are?
He's probably 30.
25.
51.
You're 51?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't think that.
Wow. Well,
Thank you. I'll get you both a Christmas card.
You gave Paul some good jeans. And I don't mean the blue jeans. All right, so Paul, so you're 25.
Yeah.
26.
Right.
Not now, but I mean then.
Oh yeah, then.
So you were a young man.
Yes.
So where were you? Where did Dad?
At home, and just like Dad said, he said we need another Christmas song. We have the same thing every year. He said.
So he pulled out the paper.
I'm gonna write one, and he started writing these lyrics down, and running through it, and created this melody, the jingle that you hear in it, and
did it come up every year?
Yeah. He'd sing it and say, "I want to do my song again," and and I want it to be more than just mailing it to myself. So my son is very into music and the arts, and he heard him many times say that, and he went online and and got the copyright.
Well, that's very sweet of him. And how old is Tyler?
He's 18.
And when he was 14, he even wrote a novel. So we'll have to invite him in to talk about this novel a little bit.
Yes.
So we'll talk about that at another time. But just to point it out, that you've got creative genes. You guys know how to build. You guys know how to take wood and make it more than a tree.
That is a talent, believe me.
I don't even think I could make a toothpick, to be honest with you. So I admire what you're doing. All right. So you have this new song. You brought it to this radio station, and have you brought it to other radio stations?
No.
No. Oh, we're the first?
Yes.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yes. Oh, we get to claim this is the first time ever.
Yeah, like I said, nobody has heard it other than us on that CD.
Robin.
Yes.
Is his song in your head right now?
Yes, it is.
That's a good sign.
Yes, it is.
Your song is still in my head.
Great.
So I don't know. That's a good sign, isn't it?
It's always in mine.
Always in yours.
I love the young voices in the song also. They are really wonderful. Are those your grandchildren?
No. That's chorus background.
It really seems to add a lot when children are involved, especially during the Christmas season.
So what are the other two songs? Are they also Christmas songs?
Yes.
Oh, they are?
The second two are, yes. In fact, I actually have the originals that I wrote in my briefcase.
You know, you already got the little white beard. Have you ever thought about going for the full beard?
Not really.
No, I'm just teasing.
No.
So you got the other two in your band. What's the plans for them? Are they going to be recorded?
Actually, the words are already, we have copyrights on the words of the second one.
Okay.
The words, because when I showed it to Tyler, he didn't care for the music that I wrote. So he said, no, it's got to be different.
Robert, where's your accent from? Where are you from?
I grew up in England.
In England, okay, I can hear that a little bit.
I was born in New York.
What?
I went to England when I was 5.
Okay.
I swam.
Oh, you swam?
Wow. Robin believed that for a second.
His mother said, he asked his mother, when are we getting to England? And she said, shut up and keep swimming.
That's a family joke, right? You hear that all the time?
No, actually, I grew up in England, did my schooling in England. And, of course, those days in England, you graduated at 14. And
wow.
When I reached 14, then I went to work. Went to work as a carpenter in a factory in General Electric, actually. And served 4 years of apprenticeship from 14 to 18. Then I joined the American Army in London.
Oh.
The American Army in London. Oh, that's interesting.
Because I was an American citizen.
Yeah, right.
And also I got a letter from the British Army, and the same day I had a physical for the American Army, I had a physical for the British Army.
Oh my.
And, yeah. And actually I tried before then to go in the Navy because I still wasn't 18. And I had that physical also. And then it took till after the war in Europe ended. That's when I went, they called me up I took basic training in France.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Wow.
And ended up in the Army of Occupation in Germany.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, what a life. So
yeah.
and when did you come back to the States?
1946.
Oh, okay, right after the war.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
The end of 46.
How different is the Christmas season in England and France and America? Are there many differences?
The difference that I noticed mostly is the Christmas pudding.
Oh!
The pudding.
Christmas pudding. My mother made it every year.
Uh-huh.
And there was always sixpence in it. That was tradition.
What was in it?
A sixpence, that's an English coin. It's about the size of a dime.
Okay, okay.
And
that could be dangerous.
And whoever gets that sixpence
gets the crown.
Slice of pudding gets a wish.
And did you get it?
I never got it.
Oh,
never did
gosh.
Get it. No.
Robin, I'm going to put a dime in your pudding, okay?
Okay.
She's got some pudding in the fridge.
Who pays for the dental work, right?
You'll know which one it is because it'll have the little aluminum lid open a little bit. I'll open it just enough to squeeze a dime in there. All right, so now you told us a story the other day regarding, because every song is a marriage of words and music.
Yes.
The one we just heard was a marriage that you created both parts.
Yes.
You told us a story about one of the other songs and how you had a melody for it, but Tyler said, "Grandpa, let me fix this for you." Right? Did I get that right?
Yes.
What happened there? What's the title of that song, by the way?
It's in his briefcase.
Oh, okay. It's in the briefcase. Okay.
I Believe in Santa Claus.
Oh.
Was the third one. The second one was...
Just drawing a blank, huh?
Drawing a blank.
But is the second one the one that Tyler put the music to?
That's what he's working on.
Oh, he's working. Oh, he's not done yet. Okay.
Yes.
Tyler's a piano player, right? He plays at.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
He was on Buddy Martin's show because he was playing at the
Mark's
Prime Steakhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a blessing in disguise of discovering him on piano 4 years ago. He just picked it up by ear, and it just mushroomed into. He loves performing. And
oh wow!
Word of mouth around Ocala. He's done over 100 public performances for charitable events.
Oh wow! So he was playing at Mark's Prime Steakhouse when Buddy was doing his show there.
He was. Yeah, he was playing every Wednesday. He played for about 3 years and 3 months.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then Angie Lewis, one of Buddy's regular guests, was there, correct?
Yes.
And she actually interviewed him, right? Is that what happened?
Yeah,
okay.
she interviewed him here, I think.
And so when they came here. So when Robert came in to the Appleton, he came up to us two knuckleheads on the balcony.
Goofy people.
Never know. I mean, it's a coincidence that you already had a connection with WOCA, but that was just he didn't know that.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct. Yeah, he said that, and I said, "Who?" And he said, "WOCA." I said, "Yeah, we've been there." And
so isn't this proof that there's a God? Isn't this proof that there's intelligent design? Do you know? We didn't have pencil, paper. We didn't have a way to write down Robert's information. None of us, the three of us, nobody had anything to write with.
I know.
So I said to Robert, "Would you please remember WOCA? Just remember W." All the radio stations start with W, and our station, the first three letters of Ocala.
Right.
So that's how he remembered. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So what is? You found the second song?
Yes.
Would you write them on papyrus? They're all.
I Believe in Santa Claus is the third song.
Okay.
The second song was this one.
They're written on papyrus.
Once again.
I love that.
What is it called?
That's a professional.
This is the second song.
What's it called?
Christmas Once Again.
Christmas Once Again.
Oh.
Okay.
Now this is the one that we have the copyrights of, just the words. So far. The other one, I Believe in Santa Claus, is not. Not protected yet.
Okay. So next year at this time, will we see those recorded?
I'm hoping to make an album.
An album? A whole album? Okay, great. And will you be singing on them at all?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I hope so, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because you hired a singer for this one.
Yes.
That's not you singing, but it's a gentleman you hired. Okay.
Right.
And when you were growing up, did you yourself delve into the musical realm? Did you play any instruments or like to sing in the choirs?
No, just a harmonica.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's a fascinating instrument.
Yes, yeah, that's the only thing.
You know what drives me nuts when blues musicians call that a harp? I will say that is not a harp. Every time you speak to a blues musician, say, "Oh, I play the harp." No, you don't.
yeah.
Have you looked up the word harp? It is not a harmonica.
And I've never seen anyone slip it in the shirt pocket.
That's right.
Well, now the harp, if you know it, is the Jaws harp.
Oh, I know what a jaw harp
that?
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instrument, you put it somehow. I never used that. But my brother used to play. They put part of it goes in your mouth and you strum away on.
And I know. And if that dime, that sixpence in that pudding didn't knock your teeth out, that thing would.
That's for sure.
Have you been back to England since you've been over here?
Yes, I've been there twice since then.
And what's some of the most fascinating things that you see over there when you go back to visit?
The first thing I see mostly is in Torquay. Torquay is supposedly the Riviera of England.
Oh.
The palm trees grow in Torquay.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of the Gulf Stream, right? The Gulf Stream keeps it warm?
That's
what I heard.
It's way down, England's
Sounds
shaped
good.
like a boot.
Yeah.
And Torquay is way down the bottom, like in the toe part of the boot.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it other than what I saw in this video, but it shows that if you look at the map, England is way north of us. Yes. And yet they've got the palm tree because that Gulf Stream keeps it warm right there.
Yes.
That's
in Torquay.
Makes sense, right?
In Torquay, there's a hill. It's called Stentiford Hill.
Oh.
And it was named after the man that first put 2 cottages on that hill.
And that's your name.
And that's our name, yes.
And is
actually, his name was William Stentiford.
Are you related?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Along, somewhere, generations back.
Oh, wow.
That's where our family originated.
Oh, that is wonderful.
That man's name was William, and that's what Paul's first name is, William.
Just happens to be.
So do you ever go there and pretend like you own the place?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
You wear T-shirts that say Stentiford on the back.
This is my hill.
That's right.
So you guys are a delight. It's so nice to get to know you. You've written a wonderful song. We will keep it in our rotation, which means it'll play tomorrow. It'll probably play this evening. It'll play tomorrow, at least twice, I'm sure. So thank you, and we'll mention that it's yours when it comes on.
Oh yeah.
Paul, I got to ask you a question. What's on your plan for tomorrow morning? Where are you going to be? You going to be with your whole family? You got the
Yes, we'll be with family.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is beautiful. And do you have and will you have pudding for lunch with the sixpence in it? That'll be fun.
I still have some left from last year.
It's that good, huh? Paul, where did you grow up?
I was born in New York and lived there till I was 13, and I've been in Ocala ever since. 38 years.
Oh wow, okay.
And I swore when we moved to Ocala, it was a much smaller town then.
Yeah,
1974.
Yeah.
I knew when I was 18 I'd be moving away, but lo and behold, I'm still here. It's a great place.
I know what you're saying. Yeah. Well, when you're 18, that's what you want to do. You want to move away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just the way we are.
What is most amazing about your family is the drive that you have, because you both have worked yourselves up and you've created your own businesses. You've instilled that in your grandson, your son Tyler, because you had said that he plays on gratis for a lot of the organizations in town to help them raise money, and that is extremely unselfish of everyone. It's really warming, especially now during the Christmas season.
I have a daughter as well, Devin. She's the same thing in the arts. She sings and dances and acts. She sings the national anthem for local events as well.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
How old is she?
She's 14.
Oh, wow.
She's a freshman at Trinity High School.
Oh, good for her.
Well, God has blessed your family, and you've blessed us with your little presence here, this little visit here, and hope we become friends and continue to have visits from you, and anything we can do to help you, let us know. I don't know.
Thank you.
What's on your list. Sounds like you've blessed as much as a person can be blessed. Let me leave with the song. Again, this is the song that was written by our guest, Robert Stentiford. It is called Santa's on His Sleigh. Again, listen for it. That is not it. Hold on. Computers. Here it is. Here it is. Robert Stentiford, thank you so much. Paul Stentiford, thank you. And from WOCA to your family, have a Merry Christmas.
Likewise, Merry Christmas. Thank you.
It's that time of year. He'll be coming to our town with his 8 reindeer. He'll have toys and Christmas joys for every girl and all the boys. Santa's on his sleigh again. It's that time of year. Santa's on his sleigh again. It's that time of year. Now Santa's on his sleigh again with his big red sack. He will go from house to house, then he'll hurry back to his shop to get more toys for every girl and all the boys. Santa's on his sleigh again. It's that time of year.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
This is Kelly Hart.
And me, Lily.
And we're inviting you to help support our 2nd annual Operation Feed 100 for Christmas, being held downtown at the Insomniac Theater, Christmas Day at 4 p.m. Last year, we were able to feed over 100 people in need on Christmas Day, and with your help, we can feed even more this year on Christmas Day. We're asking for your help in the form of cash donations, non-perishable food items, and new unwrapped toys. You can drop off your donations to Healthy Hearts Fitness Studio, just behind Checkers on Silver Springs Boulevard. For more information, check out our Facebook event page. Just search 2nd Annual Operation Feed 100 or call 352-577-WISH.
Thank you for supporting Operation Feed 100. Merry Christmas, Ocala.
ABC News Now, I'm Joan Bennett. 3/4 of Americans say the economy is still in recession. Optimism about personal